The Reassurance package. It's here. I want you guys on. You ever dated a girl or talked to a girl, been in a situationship or been in a relationship, and the girl says, I need reassurance. I feel like every girl that you probably ever talked to says this. I want this. I need this. You have to give me reassurance. And I want you guys to, I'm gonna just break the entire thing. If you're in a relationship, if you're dating, and I know most of my people understand, I need you guys to set the standard and be like, hey, I'm gonna give you reassurance. But the first person that you go to reassurance to is God. Okay, now that we get that, understand that. If you're sitting here and you're talking to a girl and she says she needs reassurance, I need you to pull up your bootstraps and buckle your pants. But if you want to set the standard of how things are going to move in a relationship, hey, it's better for you to say, hey, put it in front of him first before you talk to me. Now I can give you reassurance. Because a lot of guys go through this situation and they understand, okay, we got to, what do you mean I need reassurance, right? I'm gonna spit the 4 things. It's gifts, emotional, their words, and their physical. So in that card, and I'm trying to show you guys, right, on the playlist, on the things, on the formations, these are the 4 things that they care about the most. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I don't want to set you guys up for failure, right? Because when a girl asks you these things, she's looking for security. She's looking for intimacy, right? She's looking for these things to be expressed throughout these 4 categories. But we often find ourselves expressing these things, right, without God. We often find ourselves expressing, that's the number 1 thing. We express these things without God. So when I try to tell you guys, when she tells you, hey, I need reassurance, and I'm giving you the rules of what the world wants, this is what she wants. This is what dating in today's time, the world wants. She needs gifts, emotional support, words, and physical, and all these affirmations to create this culture of communication and yearning and easing her anxiety, right? But the main thing is, when you're on the other side, as a guy, this happens all the time. You give, imagine this is a bucket. You pour. She takes, right? She takes and takes and takes. You keep pouring. You keep making sure that reassurance package is on. Okay, coach, we're gonna go to 1, 2. We're gonna go to emotions. Okay, security emotions. All right, coach, what place we run the physical? Touch her hand. You got it? You do everything right. Every step, every single way. But the one thing that you didn't recognize is that as she was a player, she was also the ref. So on the day that you were being very emotional, she threw a flag. She said, flag on a play. And you said, what? I just gave you some emotional support. I gave you everything. I actually needed you to be there. I needed you to hold me. I needed you to be physical with me. And this is the mistake a lot of guys go through, is because you don't know how to understand which play call you need to call. You don't know because girls' emotions are always everywhere. So when you're looking at this play call sheet, you're expecting, hey, today I'm going to be physical. I'm going to touch her. I'm going to be with her. I'm going to soothe her with my words. But she didn't need that. She needed a gift today. It's complicated, right? It's complicated. And the thing about this is if you don't allow her to understand that, look, I tell most of the girls I talk to, you better put God first before you put me. Because at the end of the day, God's going to know and she won't be able to throw flags on him. This is why this is why the game is changing. This is why you got to fight the world with God. This is why I'm trying to tell you guys to look at these situations, because at the end of the day, you will feel, and then get distraught because she threw a flag on play. And you'll be like, I don't know where I went wrong here. I did the things, coach. I did play 1. I did play 2. I did play 3, bro. It didn't work. She wanted physical touch. What do you mean? I just bought you a gift yesterday. And you get upset. And you get frustrated. And you want to sit on the bench and pout. And be like, I don't get this, coach. I don't even want to get in the game. If they're going to keep throwing flags on me, why am I playing? Why are we playing, right? And my purpose to sit here and to tell you, hey, the reassurance package, in order to be effective and grow, is to understand that number 1 rule. Because at the end of the day, you can sit back and understand, hey, when I call these plays are going to be in motion. They're going to be set in stone. There won't be flags. Because the girl that understands that her reassurance comes from him and not you, oh, buddy, whatever you give is going to be admired 10 times over and over and over. That's the benefit. But some guys are so afraid to say, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I can give you reassurance. But this is just on a world point. I can't give you all the reassurance that you need. There's going to be times where you need emotional support and I'm just here for physical. I can only give you words. And I can't really connect with you on the emotional because you have to take care of that. You have to go to him and talk to him about that. But why are people afraid? That's what today's generation and dating and talking is, that everything, all of these plays, all of this can be solved by him, because he can give her security, he can give her intimacy, important. But if you sit here trying to figure out, how can I play this game? How can I move this way? How can I move that way? You're always going to sit here and being like, Coach, I did everything I wanted. I did everything that I needed to do. She yearns for security when she asks for reassurance. She wants to lower her anxiety when she asks for reassurance. But this is another game piece of the puzzle, guys. If you can't say these things, don't get in a relationship. If you can't speak your mind about certain situations and tell her, hey, some days I'm not going to be able to give you gifts. Some days I may be on a trip and I won't be able to give you the physical that you need at that moment. Some days I won't be able to cater to your emotions. This is truly what you have to tell these girls if you want to progress in a relationship. But don't be the guy that sits here and be like, man, it's too much. It's too much. I did the emotional. You're lost. You will lose. Every single time, you will say and sit back and be like, bro, I poured into this girl and she took everything. I gave her everything. I gave her the reassurance. I changed who I was to make her happy. I changed me to make her happy. And that's the mistake that a lot of guys make. You changed yourself. You rewired the whole program to get on her program. So because you didn't speak up, because you didn't speak on, well, how's your relationship with God? How are you dealing with certain things? Because a lot of girls can have anxiety. I can't fix their anxiety. You can't fix their anxiety. I don't care what nobody says. But if you don't have somebody else that's bigger than me to fix your anxiety, don't look for me to fix your anxiety now that we've been talking. Now that you haven't been in physical touch. Those are the things that are super important. But I'm trying to tell you guys, like, oh, Coach, how do you understand this? I understood that with the cheat code. I understood that with the cheat code. As soon as I started understanding that, the game started playing different. I started moving different. I started to understand. Oh, bye. Oh, bye. Oh, bye. I started wasting less time. It started getting easier. I'm not trying to say easier to leave, but I'm not gonna lie. Majority of the times, he was looking out for me because he was taking them out of my picture. That's somebody else's game. That's the world's game. And I'm trying to tell you guys, if you guys want to play the world's game, right? I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to play this world game, right? Take God out the equation. Play this game. Cater to all those emotions and see where it leads you. See where it leads you. 100%. Try it. Because at the end of the day, most guys won't even talk about God in a relationship because of their fear of leaving the girl leaving them. I'm going to say this for you guys in the back. If the girl leaves you because of your beliefs in God, she was never the one. She would never be the one. Therefore, you should never chase. And if you know that, and if you stand on that, you can take a step back and understand who you are. Because why would you want to be with somebody that's not aligning with yourself? And this is the thing with some of you guys. You guys don't want to set the bar. The bar too high? If God, that bar is high? That bar is high? It's not high. So this is how you guys be like, man, the options are few in between. It's not. You're just limiting yourself to what you believe that God can do for you. You don't think you said that 10 out of 10 in the world? You don't think he won't send you a 10 out of 10 with faith? Oh, brother, that 10 out of 10 with faith will give you everything that you ever wanted. But she got demands. You got to support her needs. You got to reassure her because she has no reassurance in nobody. Her father wasn't reassuring. Her friends aren't reassuring. Her family is reassuring. So I got to supplicate. I got to do all these different things to make sure that she's happy every single day. But her? Oh, I'm going to point to you. I'm going to point to us. We going to grow together. And that's the difference between a lot of things that we experience. If you want to run this play and be the world, go ahead. But don't be afraid that she won't throw these flags on you. And don't be confused when she says, hey, it's too many flags. I'm going to penalize you and leave you. Don't be confused. But grow through him. And understand, you can still give her everything. But you have to speak up about where she stands. And let that be known. That's the standard. So believe it or not, class is closed. Guys. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're back. I know you guys are asking for so many videos. I'm giving you all the videos. But guys, please, go ahead. Go to the Book of Yay, bro. Go to the Book of Yay on YouTube. I'm posting every single day. I'm posting every single day on YouTube. Lock in. Get some more information. I know a lot of you guys are looking for game. You guys are trying to figure out every single thing. I just want you to tap in. And guys, the Discord will be open very soon. I'm trying to tell you guys, please lock in. If you haven't seen the link is probably up. Go into the Discord. There's going to be moments where we're talking about, hey, conversations between each guy, and we're trying to figure out certain things. We're going to be doing Bible studies. We're going to be doing all the things that we need to do to grow, guys. So these are going to be moments where you guys can ask me questions, leave questions in the chat so I can talk about them and tell you guys how my views are. I'm going to be uploading more YouTube videos, more other content. Just tap in. Tell a friend, share a friend. I think everybody needs it. I think we're changing the game. I think we have the best team right now. I think the group of guys are about to join. The group of guys are locking in today. Our team is going to the championship. I promise you, like, I know that it's like, y'all, like, you guys ask me for a lot of things, and I'm here, right? I just want you guys to take the next step. Go to YouTube, the Book of Yay, lock in. Go to the Discord. Join the Discord. We're locking in. Guys, we are going to go to the championship. I'm taking us to the championship. And I mean each and every person, because I think at the end of the day, we all need more energy and more life. There's other people that have game. Go ahead, share that in the chat. We can grow together. So guys, lock in. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay.